Jay from the UK. I just got done watching the WWE Untold ECW documentary on their YouTube channel and was wondering if you knew about the backstory of one of WWE's finest creations, the Zombie. I wasn't watching WWE back then, and I cannot fathom how the creative geniuses could come up with such a god-awful character. Well, the creative genius that you can thank for that is Paul Heyman. So if you're going to aim your venom, you can aim it at him. ECW was on the SyFy channel at the time. That was the best they could do. They got ECW on SyFy. And the very first episode of the new ECW, in keeping with the SyFy theme, the network wanted some kind of sci-fi character. They wanted a Martian. I don't remember if the Martian was their idea or WWE's idea or whose idea it was. Anyway, Tim Arson told the whole story on episode 129 of the Sound Off. So if you go back in the archives, the very first interview that I ever did on this podcast was with Tim Arson. May he rest in peace. He had a lot of success down in Puerto Rico. He was trying to get into WWE. He got a tryout against Matt Stryker the night before. And the next night was the very first ECW on SyFy. Big Vito was kind of like a mentor to him. Vito told him, look, they're in the back a few hours before the show. He goes, sit your ass down on this crate or one of these, the big equipment boxes, whatever it was. Sit your ass down there, right here in the middle of the hallway. You'll be in the middle of everything, and don't move. So he's sitting there. He's got no role on the show or anything, but he's sitting in the middle. Everybody could see him. And he sees Paul Heyman and Tommy Dreamer maybe 50 feet away. And according to him, they had somebody there to play the Martian. And the Martian disappeared. I guess he beamed himself back up. Nobody could find the Martian. So he hears Heyman telling Dreamer, the fucking Martian is gone. But then he's like, I don't think a Martian is a good fit anyway. We got to come up with a different character. How about a zombie? Right? Maybe Walking Dead was really popular at the time. He says, how about a zombie? Then Heyman realizes, he goes, who the fuck are we going to get to play a zombie? Dreamer looks over. He sees Tim Arson sitting on a crate. And he goes, how about Tim Arson? Tim goes over. Heyman has no idea who he is. Heyman asks him, he goes, give me your best zombie impersonation. So he does the whole zombie shtick. He goes like, brains. And Heyman, who again did not know Tim from Adam, he didn't know who he was. He looks at Dreamer. He goes, is this guy any good? And Dreamer says, Johnny trained him. Johnny Rods. And Heyman says, go get ready. We're on the air in 45 minutes. Go get ready. Because they were going live. 45 minutes before showtime, they lost their Martian and they found a zombie. And he said they took the jeans off of him that he was wearing. He took his pants off. They cut up his jeans. They grabbed actual dirt from outside the arena. They filled the pockets up with dirt. They put dirt all over the pants. He went out there. It was a one-shot deal. Or it was, that was what it was supposed to be, a one-shot deal. But that character, even though he only was on TV once, had a cult following there for a while. And he was doing personal appearances as the zombie. He was making good money doing independent shows with the zombie makeup and the zombie gimmick. It turned into his thing. He ran with it. Tim was a really good guy. I was very sorry years ago to hear that he died. But that's why they did the character. It was the whole SyFy network connection is why they did it in the first place.